Dang, should have rolled up. Okay. Oh, we live anyway. I'm Wally. What's up, black man? What's up, black man? How you doing, black man?
What up?
How's the positivity going? How's the energy? Feel me? Halloween's done. No, close to midnight. I'm not singing. Don't worry. It's over. All right? The turkeys is out. Matter of fact, how some of y'all move, the Christmas is all out. It's just Christmas season already. Y'all skip Thanksgiving. Y'all don't even want to eat. We're not going to talk why some of y'all skip Thanksgiving. It's another time in another place, I say. Well, how y'all doing with Mr. Cutter Rug and the Big Oos?
What's happening, man?
Doing
What's
now?
happening? Chilling, man. Chilling.
How
Shay, how was that Halloween party?
Oh man, it was dope. It was dope. It was a lot of fun. Had a good time. Everyone liked my my costume. Actually, I had the chef came out. He was like, "Is that what I think it is?" I said, "Yes, sir." He goes, "I appreciate that. I appreciate that."
Nice.
Yeah, it is. You got to give a Shay on the episode in that costume, and then hype it up like I say. Sign this man, El Negro. Sign him now. From the tribe of Africa. So, but now, how's everything going with you, Adrian?
No complaints, bro. No complaints.
It's always good to hear, yo.
Yeah.
It's good to hear everybody doing good. We're about to start. Let's ease in once again. Shout out to my cousin, Man95. Yeah, I'm name dropping. Yes, leave me alone. I'm name dropping. Man95 and Wave McKenzie. If you go to bandcamp.com, that's right, bandcamp.com, and search Ice Sermons, you will find Wave McKenzie and Man95 album. And this is a song from that album with Wave McKenzie, Man95, featuring Mike Loud. And this song is, of course, Black Man. Spark up that dank. Tell me what you think.
We only smoke.
Put your fist in the air like you just don't care.
The poster on the wall read, the world's yours, get more bread, never puff on rag. Side pack, busting the Lord head. We chase ham sandwiches and stuff on the board said it's only right. Only ice on the guard, never moisten ice. Clarks and Nikes at the bodega on the heist. In and out, got the grab and Sprite. Caught a text from Mike, he got bars in the script of the fights. I reply when we dinner by the end of the night. I gotta serve real gentleman like. Wouldn't mention the price. Stay the fuck out my business. Don't hit me up twice. Don't flinch on the dice. Life is a gamble. Cuz said his jail slides like the old scene do. What the fiend do. Got life by the tourist scene do. Ready to blame you. He said keep cooking dope over boo. If you believe you can achieve anything and more. Diamonds, pearls, silver and gold yours. Black men must plan and want more. Black men stand tall, the world's yours. You believe you can achieve anything and more. Grams, ounces, whole bricks of raw. Black men must plan and want more. Black men stand tall, the world yours.
They say the world's yours like Scarface. I come from a hard place. Got me rhyme with my AR stuffed in the guitar case. It's like you walking on eggshells when you got a dog. Shit ain't designed for me to win unless I'm playing in an arcade. My nigga ain't no time to lag. I still be working on my off days. Music take me out, but I'm back trapping soon as I'm off stage. For those who got a habit, weaving in and out of traffic, serving to them right in they palm if I ran out of plastic. My younger days, it was no working, it was just grams for the addict. Then it was treated, know I had it. That was a G on an average day. Now I stay out the way, but still got a treat for the purchase. To keep a job too, cause it don't feel good when your pockets hurting. Ladies loving my complexion, say I'm more handsome in person.
He ain't lying.
Man ain't no slouch, this black man, he be working.
If you believe
loud.
you can achieve anything and more. Diamonds, pearls, silver and gold yours. Black men must plan and want more. Black men stand tall, the world's yours. You believe you can achieve anything and more. Grams, ounces, whole bricks of raw. Black men must plan and want more. Black men stand tall, the world yours.
They told me the world was mine. They told me I was divine. They told me I had some comp, that person I couldn't find. The big dog never fell off, still in my prime. I still want more. The limit is in the sky, unlimited with the rhyme. I benefit from my tribe. We divvying on percentages when they give us the pie. Don't never settle for nothing. They owe that. Black man, we built this shit. They know that. If you gon' be a hustler, hustle to the highest of the high. There's two paths. Either you survive this shit or die. No complaints. Sick of niggas crying when they try. Calm down. You niggas get excited when you lie. Do better. We grown men. We honed in. The homie waiting for you to blow the wrong friend. Whatever you desire to get is for the taking. This life ain't gon' hand you a thing. It's what you make
If you
it.
believe you can achieve anything and more, diamonds, pearls, silver and gold yours. Black men must plan and want more. Black men stand tall, the world's yours. You believe you can achieve anything and more. Grams, ounces, whole bricks of raw. Black men must plan and want more. Black men stand tall, the world yours.
That's right. Black Men by Man95 Wade McKenzie featuring Mike Lau that you can find on Icebox Sermons. You can find the album on Bandcamp.com. Bandcamp.com. It's a lot to talk about, y'all. It is a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss. We missed out. We finally can talk about Miss James and Miss King. And there's other matches. Don't get it twisted. There is other matches, all right? There's other matches. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. But Mr. Cutter Rug, the Big Oos. This is OH WE ASÉ'N NOW, no cap. It's a close to midnight recap. Sit back and relax.
Who got the moves? Who got the flair? Who got the guts to take it there? Ropes are tight, lights are bright. Who's gonna move this ring tonight? Ashe, the champ's in town.
We here.
Now with Mr. Cutter Rug with Shay, the Big Oos. You can find on Talk to him in the building. In the building with Adrian. Suplex Dinner Club, all of that. Shout out to all of y'all. You already know how it goes. R.I.P. to Dorian Blair, my brother. R.I.P. to Dustin Ryder, forever. How y'all doing before we get into this card? I am excited. To talk about. There's a lot of good things, a lot of shocking things. Some things we predicted, some things we was wrong about. And ladies and gentlemen, before we get into that, the only way you can have watched that. Shout out to my guy, Slander Lander. Shout out to Cole. How you doing? What's
What
up,
up,
bro?
Cole?
The only way to watch that was on Patreon, where you could get your subscription. I think it was like 20. What was another one? 30. I think the highest was like $40, wasn't it? Don't matter about it. Sorry, I don't remember. I just saw the highest and I said, "Give me that. Take my money."
Yeah, hey, I definitely recommend people tuning in for this. Ashe TV, of course, which are going to be the episodes that they put out. I don't know, weekly or bi-weekly. That will be the matches and things set up between the next cards, the cards in between. So I think it's a very, very good investment. Downloads to music, downloads to interviews and things of that nature. Of course, you know, things that you should get with Patreon, but I highly, highly recommend it because the first live, I missed the live, but I caught the replay, was the Allfather Darius Lockhart talking about this creative process and how he got started was fantastic. I definitely recommend it. He does a lot of Q&As apparently, or he's looking to do some Q&As. So this is a great way to tap in and get some of the masterwork that it takes to put something together like ASÉ Wrestling. So definitely go check out that Patreon.
I am hyped, especially since they got the Patreon. The weekly episodes, are they coming back? Are we tuning in every Thursday night?
Must see TV.
Might have to push back OH WE Wrestling because of that. Like, hold on, I'm not going to be late. Hold on, they almost done. Main event. Billy Dixon going crazy. He's still losing his mind. No, hold on, Dre. I got you. I'm almost there.
Yeah, them making a Patreon is cool, man. Like, any way that you can support them, as well as all these other independent promotions,
Right, right.
that's a perfect opportunity for them.
To watch, to present Patreon for the close to midnight card. I like that on so many, even strategic marketing for me, because when you got your first stream wasn't an episode, it was the big event. And why that hit different from wrestling fans, look at how much it costs to watch close to midnight and all of this. It's still cheaper than almost anything WWE. And definitely cheaper than the AEW special. Pay-per-view, definitely. Absolutely. AEW still kind of tripping, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, wildin'. Paying $60 is back in the days with AEW.
Hey, AEW stands for always empty in your wallet.
Right. And WWE say, hold on, we got multiple platforms for that. Shout out to ASÉ Wrestling for doing this. I definitely think this is fire. And as you can see at the top, right here, the gift of membership, we will be doing something, questionnaire or a questionnaire about asking about the history of ASÉ or something like that. And people in the comment sections or people that reach out to us, I might give you a membership by the next paper. What's the one? December? Yeah, December. The next
show, December.
Yeah. I'm gonna give a membership by then. Well, this is a little clip of because I paid for it.
If the live would save after I'm done with the live, and it does. So we're off to the races. Like I said in the video before, I did not save it, so we're going to start from the top. I am the Intergalactic Soul, the Honorable Brother, the Revolutionary ourselves, Darius Lockhart.
That's
and
an
I
intro,
put a poll the other day on Patreon to see if you guys wanted to hear about anything specific from me. To start off kind of a video diary series where I talk to you guys directly. And I'm going to stop saying guys because whoever's watching, I'm just going to start talking like it's just me and you. Because that's going to be the most authentic and cool feeling thing I think is possible. So I'm going to look directly in the camera. I'm going to get real close. I'm going to get real awkward. Maybe not that close, or maybe closer. I don't know, but we'll do what we got to do. But I want to talk about my creative process. I want to talk about ASÉ. To start about my creative process, you kind of have to generalize and kind of get into the idea of what ASÉ is as a brand, as a culture, as a responsibility. I looked to go into ASÉ thinking, hey, this needs to be, of course, a cool brand. I'm still trying to find ways to make, cool being genuinely cool. I think it is naturally cool, but, cool is kind of hard to ride on the line of family friendly, if you know what I'm saying. Like, there has to be a sense of edge or, I think cultivating like forward thinking to be cool, family friendly, make sure you appeal to kids isn't always the coolest sometimes, but that is an uphill battle. I'm still trying to figure out the chemistry there, or the equation, or the recipe, so to speak.
That's a good preview.
But it is
Yeah, that's all they get. They gotta pay for
Yeah,
it.
You gotta pay for it.
You definitely gotta pay for that. You definitely pay for it because it don't cost a lot. And
Right.
that was great. Even to hear that little preview, that should be enough for you to tap in. I do
Definitely.
like how he was discussing it without. I definitely want to say this. I like how he was discussing his targeting or what he's trying to aim for with ASÉ, goals for ASÉ, and not doing. I'm sorry because it still bothering me, but like the WWE on Netflix. What is it called? Revealing everything backstage.
Unscripted.
Oh, the Unreal.
I'm
Unreal, yeah.
sorry. Some of y'all fans, I get it. Y'all got that. But please, I don't want it. Like, I get
Not a fan.
kayfabe is dead. What you gonna do? Why are we double downing that kayfabe is dead? I get it, bro. What are you doing here? Why are you moving? Like, they gotta search for director cuts. Y'all saying, nah, it's a special of director cut. What are y'all doing? I'm sorry, it's starting to make me upset. I like the mystique, the mystery of wrestling. And which is crazy me y'all doing that. Most of y'all complaints is because there's no mystery. There's no hitting stuff. Everything just seems, I knew that was going to happen. Y'all killing it. Y'all literally telling them what's going to happen. I can't stand it, bro. I can't stand it. I said this all the time. Fans have to be mad. Wrestling was built off of booze and chairs. Not making everybody happy or this is what's going to happen and kill the reaction. Especially WWE. Y'all live off of reactions.
Yeah.
That's
Like when
the
you talk
model.
about the main roster, like I don't get it, bro. Everything is reaction or presentation, so I don't understand why they doing that.
No, shout
The
out
fact that
Darius, man. He's an extremely creative dude. You can tell that in that short clip that he's a very insightful. He thinks about the product that he wants to put out. He cares about the product and the vision. Like you can't help but want to support that. I would think after watching that preview, you want to support Ashe even more.
No, I completely agree. Cause he's like you said, like let me make sure I'm talking to you. Like make sure it's personal, one on one. Once again,
And
everybody's
again,
not
I
gonna do
appreciate the authenticity with it. You know,
right.
we don't get a
Right.
whole lot of that of the process. And again, if you subscribe to Patreon and watch the full video, he talks about his method of how he's been doing this. You know, Close to Midnight wasn't just a thing he just thought of. This has been a 2-year plan since the debut of Ashe. So he's got a long lasting plan. This isn't something that he just has to pull a pivot because, you know, he's got to do it because everyone doesn't like it. He's got a plan, and everyone is following the plan and contributing to the plan. That's another thing.
That's fire. That's fire. I mean, it's really a community effort if you really look at it, man. It's as grassroots as we can get in today's pro wrestling. So I'm all for it. I've been all for it as soon as I was told about Ashe. You know, I'm all for supporting as much as possible. If this Patreon is a part of support, then I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm here for it. Everything they doing right now is it's for the culture. I agree. The live performances and all of that.
I mean, even the live performances alone, if you're someone who loves music, you're able to tap into a new library of talent, you know, with various R&B acts, hip hop acts, house dance acts. So yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they had a great show, Close to Midnight. What a roller coaster that it was. From start to finish, superstars got added to the main card. There was more people in the match for the X Division title. I was set. I'm locked in. I was locked in. I was like, the match was already going to be phenomenal. This is crazy. Wait, there's more. And then the ending. Boy, what a way to end it, too. Because what happened, guys?
Man, that ending was, you know, we had talked about it before, and I had made my prediction. But there's something to be said about how things are executed. You know, there's something to be said about the longevity of storytelling, the abruptness of the reaction of fans, and how it happens. The ending was better than I could even imagine, just because of how it was. It wasn't just, oh well, this happened. It was, let's get everyone in the ring to celebrate, and then gotcha.
Got you. Gotta be quicker than that. Well, I felt bad. I ain't gonna lie. That was they did a great job because I was like, oh really? Oh, the celebration was so real. I just want to say this. All right, keeping kayfabe shoot wise, I do want to say this. Me and Dre talked about this on OE Wrestling. A moment that I love. Hold on, Billy. I'm gonna get back to you. It's similar what like JC Jane did. When I saw NXT and JC Jane came out, I had no clue she was going to lose. There was no way I was like, oh yeah, I could tell. Because when you see these, I'm not going to lie, wrestlers, y'all don't realize y'all do that, but when we watch y'all long enough, oh no, they're going to lose. This ain't the real entrance. This fake hype
on their
you got
face.
going. Yeah, like some of them I get it, but once again, that's part of the business. But come on, once again, that's what I'm starting to say. I think some of y'all getting away with it because y'all already exposing the business, double downing on it. But what Billy did, the win and everything, you couldn't tell. You couldn't I couldn't tell. Oh, it was about to lose. Oh, it was over for him. I legit was like, dang, he won. He's about to talk smack on OH WE ASÉ. Oh no, don't send this man the invite. He's gonna 30 us. And then it got me. I wanted to be like, but I was like, dang, really? Oh man. And it was a win-win. Because once again, somebody that was rooting for Darius to win, it was like, dang, Billy. Like, made me want to pat him on the back and all of that. And then at the same time, it made me like, yo, Darius, you really that hill. You really that guy. He was a nasty man, bro. You are not right.
Shout out to Billy. I know we're talking about the main event, but shout out to Billy. I even told him, I was like, man, you earned my utmost respect because the match that he put on, the level of storytelling and his ability to carry that as the babyface and have that type of losses, very commendable. Very commendable. I mean, we see people again on bigger platforms, bigger promotions not be able to do their job properly.
Yeah, shout out to Billy, man.
No, I agree. For real. That was a good match. The in-ring storytelling was amazing. I didn't mean to skip to that match like that, but it was that dang good. It was a main event. It was a main event. But that's not to take away from the whole card.
Oh, the card was phenomenal.
It was so good. When it was done, I was like, how long was that? I was over here like, how long was this? It's done? What do you mean it's done?
I was watching this card, by the way, from like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning to probably about 6 or 7. So I had a ballroom dance competition. Sidebar, finish up the ballroom dance competition. Was writing my notes for the card, what we're going to do, walk in the elevator. And I got to see Miss Gina Waters, also known as Tisha Campbell. Nicest, sweetest lady ever. She looked at me, she's like, hi, and I was flabbergasted. I could say I was starstruck. The stars just were struck. Because I'm a huge fan of Martin. I mean, my whole family, we quoted on a daily basis. We actually lived through Martin quotes when we talked to one another. And again, she was super sweet, super humble. I didn't want to be that guy and take photos with her. I just want to tell her, I appreciate what she's done and just her craft. And that was it. But I was already hyped for Ashe and the competition, so I got to do that. I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait to talk about this. But the card was outstanding.
I would have been that guy.
Here's the thing. If I had time, I would
like, one more from this.
Like, when you see a vibe, you can tell somebody's like, hey, I'm just chilling, I'm ready to go. I didn't want to bother, and it was the elevator too. I didn't want to be that guy.
Oh, an elevator. All right, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you don't be that.
I wouldn't have been that guy, y'all. I wouldn't have went that far. But when we got off the floor.
Man, this card was phenomenal. I really, really enjoyed this card from start to finish. Again, they did have some technical difficulties, so they did actually put this up on YouTube, so you could watch it and watch the playback. But what a card from start to finish! We saw some phenomenal tag team work. We saw one of the best X Division matches I've ever seen. And coming off of Bound for Glory, right? Like that's a big deal.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Exposure.
Slater, you should have been higher on that list. You workaholic, boy.
And shout out to Nadia Hunter for saying your TNA X Division champion. Again, talking about the respect that they have for other championships and titles and wrestlers, of saying this title is part of your wrestling world, not just outside of Ashe Wrestling. So again, I expect the same reciprocity.
That's my guy.
Those other divisions.
That's my guy. Yeah. Don't long as you ain't even say the acronym. That's fire. That's my guy. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Should have been saw the Pan African title on the main screen, but we're not gonna talk about it. Anyway, fire card. Ashe. Almost went there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Almost crashed out. Ashe. You know what? Okay, so see, this is what bothers me. The match was so good. It's like a good problem to have because the match was good, but I want to talk trash because I can't talk trash to Adrian. Because I'm not gonna lie, the King and James match had me thinking. The story for me in that match was a little different. Like, are they both turn? Like, are they? It really felt like a heel match, like a heel turning match. I'm not gonna lie, in a good way. I never seen a two big faces just turn heel in a match.
Yeah.
It felt that way to me. It really did.
Yeah. You could tell that both were kind of like feeling the vibes of the crowd, which for me, as a longtime wrestling fan, that's what I need more of in today's pro wrestling.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's a fact.
I think far too often, a lot of today's performers, they already know what they're going to do. You know, move for move, spot by spot, decision by decision. Whereas the true classics or the timeless performers, they can go out there, feel the vibes of the crowd to the point where it'll somewhat dictate it, but then also take control of the crowd and say, this is what we're going to do now.
I like that. Like, this is what the crowd might want from this story, but we're still telling the story.
Right.
We're just adjusting to it. I like that.
I was going to say, Adrian, you brought up a very valid, significant point to the fact that we are so used to other promotions either cutting out boos or enhancing things so you don't get that authentic feel of television. Right. So they're cut to different people and all that, but you're not feeling the energy of the people. So when you see someone come out and it's like, okay, they're getting booed and they may be a baby face, you don't see them react to it. Even though back in the day, they used to walk out and like, hey, what's wrong with this guy?
Right.
You said that? Cool, I'm going to do that. So I feel like they've taken a lot of people out of being part of it. Now, fans, to their detriment, want to chant and do things and not be engaged in the match. So it is kind of a dual sword. But with Ashe, it did feel like, again, oh, okay, we're seeing something different. And they're reading the vibes and energy, so it helps tell the story. So now you're still part of this journey. Again, that's what Darius Carter was talking about. We're a part of this journey, and we're not just manually, automatically dictating it. Our energies are saying, hey, this feels like this, and we're watching it play out in real time. And that's really hard to do nowadays because, like you said, everyone's doing all their spots and moves. They know what to do, how to do. They can't call an audible when necessary. And when they do, you get botchamania. So I really appreciate what happened in the women's match for sure. And again, I will go through the entire card, but that match, as soon as I saw Miss James come out, I said, okay, yes. I immediately saw the difference of the appearance, the hair. I said,
yo,
this is what we talked about.
And I liked it because it's like, I wanted this from Miss James because it was like, I'm good. What's wrong with y'all? I could do this. So I liked the intensity and the aggression. I loved it. I'm like, all right. But the Charity King, I don't know if it was like retaliation, but some of them was like, yo, that was a little hard in a good way. I'm like, yo, that was a heelish clothesline. I'm not gonna lie, it really was. It was I'm strong. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know. It was great storytelling. It made me so intrigued for what next. That's why I said at the end of the day, it did its job. It was like a good problem of confusion. Like, no, I need to see what's next from both of y'all after seeing this match.
Yeah, broad intensity. Yeah, like they should have. I mean,
absolutely.
That was Charity's first title defense, and like.
And then even the size different. That's why I love what Miss James brought. Like, she showed I still got this. These kicks still gonna hurt you. You might be strong and big, but you can't withstand all of this strikes I'm giving you.
Right.
So I did like it.
Between this match and again, we'll go back to My World, versus Savannah. There's something about the pacing, right? So I'll talk a little bit about like dancing for a second. If you watch, breakdance competitions, or we're not going to talk about the Olympics because that's just different. If you watch breakdance competitions, you see a lot of women do some some amazing moves similar to the guys, but it's a slightly slower pace. I felt like this match was the pace of a men's match when it comes to the hard hitting technicalities, the slow working of joints, and it worked in a way that you don't see that very often. That's believable and commendable. Like it was that match was amazing, and again, my world, their match, that was crazy too.
Yeah. My Savannah, man. Talk about making somebody more of a bigger fan. That was the match for me. Out of everything, well, maybe the tag team match, but we'll talk about that later. But Savannah was the not standout, but that was the one. Like, man, I need to watch a little bit more.
She has one of the best clotheslines I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was like as a fan, I'm calling myself out. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, what's wrong with you? I feel like you should have seen way more matches of Savannah. I like her character. I like how she's really a heavy hitter. Like, she's really the big man in the woman division. Because wrestling used to be the big man and tall. It's not even divided like that. But Savannah stands out to me.
Definitely.
Look, character, wrestling, the wrestling match, the look. That's another thing a lot of wrestlers is missing out.
And I'm gonna say this right now. And again, I don't like to do a whole lot of comparisons, but y'all understand this. Maya World reminds me a little bit of like Samoa Joe in ROH, like with her versatility. I mean, again, she has a lot of lucha libre style moves, but she is hard hitting. You know, she'll go to the top rope, but she'll do some submissions and she'll do some groundwork. And just watching her train and do some clips, I'm like, yeah, this is really good. And I can already tell she's going to go to the moon and back, just with how she's able to blend in with someone like Savannah or with someone like Miss Evans. That, to me, is going to showcase how she can eventually be world champion.
And yeah, and just to add on to that, shout out to My World for creating that type of moveset she got. Because you saying to Samoa and Joe is like, but once again, it's hard to argue because I feel like she has a moveset that can fit any wrestler she fights. High flying, technical, strong style. Like, that's what I said. My World has literally made a moveset some of y'all wrestlers might need to do. Man, I'm talking the main roster. Her moveset is perfect for like the story whoever she's going with. Like, she can tell a good story with her moveset because she does a little bit of everything. But let's say she go by an elite striker. You can easily tell the story. No, I can strike with you, though. I still got some of it. And it works because we seen her do some of that. So it's not a reach, like all of a sudden you're going to beat the God tier striker. But no, it makes sense with her. High flying, my world, bro. I want to call her a cruiserweight. But technically, I don't think she is in the women division. She would be like a technical wrestler. But she be flying. It's crazy. Like taking them risks like Lita back in the day.
Oh yeah, and again, to me, she's adaptable. I take the instance of going to competitions and jams and stuff. When you're in a battle, y'all know this from battle rap. Like, you see sometimes what your opponent's going to do. It's like, okay, is my round going to beat this round? Am I pull my first round and switch it to my third? When I see her moveset, it's like, okay, am I going to switch this moveset for this person? Or do I know I have the advantage and I'm just going to wear them down over time? You know what I'm saying? So to me, that was one of the reasons I really enjoy watching Maya's matches, because I'm like, oh, okay, I can see her blend in. Okay, this is what I was planning to do anyway. Oh, no, you got some attitude with you? Let me go and wear your ass down for a little bit.
No, I agree. The women definitely showed out on Close to Midnight. And like I said, the whole card, that was difficult to pick match in the night. I will say. Because another match, we crowned new ASÉ Men's Tag Team Champions, TME versus the Ugly Gang, and TME walked away tag team titles.
Shout out to, was it JB Belts? I think he's the guy that's made a lot of the wrestling belts. I know he's made Fourth Rope and Hog. I know he made the IWGP US title. Those belts are stellar.
Yeah.
Just absolutely stellar. I'm like, this is the type of tag team belts I want. Yeah, I'm going to probably have a wall of mostly ASÉ belts at some point. Can a brother get an ASÉ belt, by the way? I mean, just great work. And TME again, they showcase a level of Brothers of Destruction mixed with a little bit of. I would even go back in time to like Chronic in WCW, right before they went to
Okay,
WWE. Like
okay.
just really tall powerhouse dudes, but their move set and their synchronicity. I mean, it's incredible. We don't see a lot of guys being able to blend that together. And again, Ugly Gang, man, they have some moments that I'm like, these hot tags is where this is the definition of a hot tag. And I
For
appreciate it.
sure. Yeah. I was pulling for Ugly Gang. Like,
Yeah.
you could tell that the people love them. You could tell the promotion really loves them. And because of that love, you should have known that they were going to be taking the L. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't need the titles. That's how over they are. That's how much people love and embrace them. So
That was definitely
but I
a
was
good
still
pick.
pulling for them.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely a good pick. Wasn't mad at the victory. And it was good to see TME part of a squad. TME and then even the double team finisher was good.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
Yeah,
Ashe has some of the
fine.
best tag team moves I've seen in a long time.
I agree.
Innovative moves for sure. You know,
Yeah,
we're
I
used to
agree.
seeing the same, the suplex roll into a code breaker or something like that. But it's how they move and how they set up the moves in between. It's dope, man. I really appreciate it. And yeah, the finish of that match was really really cool, and of course the message from our Pan African champ.
That's right. Are you having a squad? This is a problem. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. How the NWO should have been done. This is all the amount of people you need. Dominant tag team. Oh, do they got a name yet? No name, right?
No, I don't think so.
don't
Yeah,
think
I think they're just starting to slow build it. I think it's
No,
also
properly how it should be. Yeah,
yeah.
agree.
But I do think just the little, the message. Khan has spoken. That says a lot about how you're going to dictate the movements. He could have come out and said a promo. He could have came out and did the point, and they did something. It's just the message, how it came out, how it was received, and then how it was executed.
I definitely would buy that shirt. Kong has spoken. I would buy that.
Yeah, it was
So
fine.
any other key moments, key highlights before we talk more about that main event? Because, boy, a feeling was hurt.
We definitely have to talk about the X Division match for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. The X Division match. Leon Slater still slaying people. This man is
Oh, but hold on, real
wild.
quick. Before we do that, we got to talk about Suge D and his match.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because
You're
that
right.
match
Came out
is
of
what we
nowhere.
talked about a couple weeks ago.
You're right.
How is he going to respond
That's right.
to losing the Pan African title? I could not forget that. I've got to try to check my notes, but I left my notes on my phone. But that match is very interesting because with him
Yeah.
losing that match, and that was a very heartfelt match, where is he going to go with that loss?
You're right. What if he take one more? Will he take
Yep.
one more? I was talking about who's gonna crash out. I mean, I do think Billy's gonna crash out, but maybe Suge might be that guy. Like,
And-
I'm taking a lot of L's, or he might get a squad, or he might join. Yeah, I'll be kind of. What if he joined Kong? I ain't gonna lie. What if he joined Kong? I want everything back.
Your rulership was only so good. You were a decent leader. Now become the greatest follower.
Yo, ever. Yo, him, the hype man of that squad is ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
them, like they got the right people that I can see on the top of this stage, like just all of them, and Suge D just talking crazy to whoever they going against.
Yeah, man,
Like
that
you
was
said.
a crazy match for sure. And a quick side, well, not quick side, but let's talk about the other match before we do the X Division because that match is just crazy.
Yeah,
Cedric versus Kozo.
absolutely. I forgot.
Man.
Yeah. I was hurt. I ain't gonna hold you. I know you put I say, but I'm a real person. I say when I'm mad. I don't care. Hey,
Playing with your emotions.
yeah. I'm not paid yet. Nah, I'm upset. I really am. Cause that triple threat for y'all to snatch that away from me, I was a little mad. I'm not gonna hold you. I did the whole Lil Wayne face like when he first heard his, but I was like, ooh. And then they say no. Darius Carter, no. Oh my gosh.
But hey, you know what he did?
I understand why, but I'm still wrestling fan. I'm still pissed. I'm sorry.
But you know what Cedric did? He pulled that Lux versus Bird.
Okay, I see what you mean. Rattle him then to get to me. I do like how Cedric tried to flip it like, nah, y'all really fighting for me. Like he's the champion. Like, get out of here. What do you mean? Nobody didn't want to stop that? No, triple threat. No, get over here. No, all three of us. What are you talking about? December. What do you mean another date? December. Jeez.
He said, I am the prize.
Right. What title y'all talking about? No, y'all fighting to face me.
Right.
Tell him, Swole. Tell him.
Oh, yo, can we talk? Speaking of Gina and Swole, can we talk about her costume, yo? That is
fire,
brilliant
costume. The creativity, amazing. I laughed. I definitely laughed when I saw her attire. Cause I saw Homeboy first. I was like, okay, I see Martin thing, and then she just came out with the whole thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro. Yo, when did she put that on? I hope she put that on after she walked in the building.
But yeah, man, I wondered. I was again checking my notes, and that Kozone and Cedric match was good. The fact that it went to a time limit, and shout out to Caprice coming out and be like, nah,
5 more minutes,
run it back.
Yeah,
nah, run it back again.
That's right, Caprice. It was like, no, we don't got 5 more. Yes, I do. Stop playing. I will call the building y'all in myself. What y'all need? Stop playing. I need 5 more minutes. What are you talking about? But no. At the end of the day, that's my wrestling fan emotion. But outside looking in, y'all did y'all job. Because y'all had me on that roller coaster. You definitely did. Once again. Never mind. I was about to target somebody again. See, you don't have to look. I'm using myself as an example. I wasn't happy. I wanted that triple threat. But at the end of the day, they're going to have me tune in because I need to see who is Cedric talking to like this. Why is he saying he's the prize? As a fan, I wasn't happy at the moment. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be satisfied when it comes February. I'm like, all right, I see why we're here. All right, I see what y'all did. No, the fans got to go on that roller coaster. What's the point of watching wrestling?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Agreed.
Let's talk about this X Division.
Yes, absolutely. The X Division match. It was everything I didn't expect that I loved. I didn't predict nothing. Once again, I talked to Vishay. The scramble match, there's a lot of companies that do the scramble match different. I didn't know if he was going to get the, you pin, you're a champion. But the next one you pin, because that's WWE did like that, the championship scramble match. Literally, that wasn't that a pay-per-view or whatever? So
it was a pay-per-view. They did it on Raw, I think, once. I can't remember what title it was.
Exactly, and that's a little exciting, but I like that. Yo, the fact that y'all added superstars was crazy to me. I thought the lineup was already good. We're good here. Everything good. First down, they say no, touchdown, 2 more people. What do you mean? This is crazy.
Yo, shout out to Ashton Starr, man.
Wow.
That's who I want to see more of on Ashe. I mean, Ashton's the homie, so he trained and worked here in Atlanta and Georgia and stuff. He's good people. I want to see more of him in Ashe. I want to see him in more of a prominent role because character-wise, he's one of those ones. You give him the opportunity. He can make some heat. And he can entertain some people, which is what I'm here for pro wrestling. So, you know, I'm happy for the guy. I'm happy that he had an opportunity. He's been on a couple pre-shows of Ashe,
Right.
but this was a perfect opportunity for him to get some of his stuff off.
And he did.
I mean, in a big stage, you know.
He really did though. Big match. Other eyes is Leon Slater alone. Everybody in there, that's a good look for you.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I feel like everybody took full advantage of the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Not one single person missed their opportunity in that match. I was locked in. Didn't know what was going to happen next. That's the beautiful part in the multi-man match. You don't know what's going to happen next. The close calls was crazy. Oh, it was just so good.
And shout out to Leon for going in there and giving the level of performance he would give to Javon Evans.
100%.
Listen, I like to go back to, again, when we grew up, but I was thinking about recently, you know, when you saw Cody and Drew in What Culture Pro Wrestling, when Ray was over there, Ricochet, Keith Lee, like the level of performance that they gave those fans. I'm thinking about when Eddie and Ray were going against Punk and Ring of Honor. Like, I'm thinking about when you go somewhere and it's not just your name, it's your reputation. And what he did for that match, round of applause for that man. That was amazing.
Absolutely. He's working, man. He's working.
No, I agree. Like you said, like he didn't show, oh, this Ashe. No, I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna do less moves. No, he was wilding, like you said. If it was Javon Evans, he did not miss a step. No, I'm Leon Slater all times, all platforms. This is me. When that bell ring, this is what you gonna get.
Just when they started out the gate, they jumped him. I was like, okay, this is it. At first, I was like, all right, he's not going to be in the match as much. And then it's like, oh, no, I see what we're doing here. And this is great. You're not just highlighting all the other talent in the ring. You're also letting Leon be able to have those moments with each individual person as well. And again, it's a scramble match. So you're going to take advantage of that the best way you can. And they did.
Nope, I agree. Fire. It was fire. From start to finish, too. Like you said, when they just jumped him out the gate, I did assume the same thing. I was like, oh, okay, I see what we're doing here. He's about to roll out the ring.
This was his way out for a little bit.
Yeah, he's about to roll out the ring and be out the ring. We ain't going to see him for a while. We're going to see him for like the final spot. No, my man said, no, they jumped me. I'm cooking everybody now. Let's go. Let's go. The kayfabe side was very happy, very appeased. Cook all of them, Leon. The best with Team Ashe. But the way y'all jumped that man, nah. Get him.
Facts.
Get him, Slater.
I wonder if that match is going to be on TNA one day.
Oh, man.
Once again, like I said, TNA has so much opportunity soon that I'm seeing that they can show, yo, this is how we done. We're not different. Just because we work with WWE, we still know how this works. Because we was them at one point. Once again, TNA was literally just really like a super indie with a bigger stage. They just really hired all the names they could get, but they was in the struggle. We're not gonna do it. Total nonstop action was outside before they even went along with the acronyms. No, you had to say total nonstop action.
Facts.
All of it, the whole thing.
Yeah, they're making a lot of goodwill in pro wrestling, I would say. I mean, as much as you can dealing with
Absolutely.
WWE.
Absolutely. Yeah, you already know.
They're doing goodwill. They're doing good shit.
Absolutely. I agree. The numbers, the way y'all working with people, the way y'all working with smaller companies, the way y'all working with y'all bigger companies, and taking full advantage of every opportunity. Like the owner, shout out to the owner of TNA, man. I'm going to look up your name and I'm going to get it right. And I'm going to make sure I shout you out personally on OH We Wrestling. Because I remember when it was a new owner taking over, when Scott D'Amore wasn't there no more, the slander, the hate, what is going on, how much he was just trashed on. And just to see the little bit of you outside, I'm glad you stepped outside a little bit. I am. Because, because I was making moves. Just wait on it. And once again, this wrestling. There's going to be some downfalls to get that W.
Well, I was gonna say it's in TNA's, no pun intended, DNA of how they go out and reach out to other people. That's what made Total Nonstop Action so significant. Sonny Saaki and all those guys were wrestling, in the early days and having those matches. When Low Key was there initially, when Nunzio was there initially, like those runs and how they got started was what was the blueprint to make TNA what it was. Several years later with Beer Money, Motor City Machine Guns, like that type of building is important. So again, I would like to see Fourth Rope and Ashe at Wale Mania.
Absolutely.
But now that you have this connection with Leon and TNA, can you imagine?
Keep pushing this message. Fourth Rope.
It's Carlos Silva, by the way.
Carlos Silva. Yeah, shout out to Carlos Silva.
Shout out to Carlos Silva. Shout out to you, bro. You have been moving. You have been making the smart decision to bring this company we used to love as hardcore wrestling fans back to where it should have been. Respectfully. Just a lot of owners in the mix that was like, what is this? Brother. But anyway, the main event, before we close out the main event, talk about a shocker. Billy Dixon, Darius Carter, a very good match. An in-ring storytelling type match.
That to me is what wrestling should be. The shout out to RP to Bray Wyatt, Mike Rotunda, he said, wrestling is a love story. And, when we had made the prediction soon, earlier about that, I was like, yeah, he'll win, but he won't win. There's something to be said about doing everything necessary the right way and then going, well, I got to go all out. And that all out is that moment that defines your career or your match. And I feel like when Billy went and grabbed that title, it's like, well, one, this is comeuppance, right? Darius Carter deserves that. He'd do it anyway. So now I'm making things equal. And yet, for Billy, all that he did, it was stripped away from him. That says a lot about how wrestling works, but how again, it mirrors the real world. You can do everything that you need to do, everything the right way. You go all out, and then it's like, yeah, you won, but you didn't win. And how does that build? How does that tear you down? How does that rebuild you? How does that define you? How will you let it define you? So that match in and of itself was great in the ring. Darius Carter is a phenomenal. I mean, him working the legs of Billy Dixon and really making everyone in the audience feel like Billy's not going to win this.
Right.
So we gotta we want him to win it. So we gotta will his desire to win it. I mean, it was such a good match.
Yeah, the in-ring storytelling was just so phenomenal. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I said, rooting for Darius. And like after watching it, I'm like, dang, part of me was like, man, that Billy guy needs it. I was like, like two wrestling fans arguing in my head. Shut up, Darius is winning. I'm just saying, don't he deserve it?
Nah, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing, bro.
And shout out to Miss Yolanda too. Can we talk about Miss Yolanda and her ability to be one of the assets in these type of matches? I watched the Chris Van Fleet with Charles Robinson and of course Mike Chioda, but just how referees are the most significant thing of the match, and sometimes we forget how things that happen or they see or don't see things play a role in the ending of it. So for that ending to go the way it did, how Miss Yolanda was, it also shows, okay, Miss Yolanda said it, okay, we got to do something about it. You know what I mean? Like that was the moment where you could see Caprice like, wait, what? Man, Billy, I don't want to do it. And can we talk about that moment? Can we talk about that moment of Caprice in front of Billy, asking him for that title? And you could hear the fans like, don't do it, and seeing the entire locker room upset.
So
even the other heels like, nah, man, nah.
Wait, so hold on, storytelling. eyes. Yo, hold on. So that means we are close. We gotta be close. If I'm sticking by this story, I mean stuff can switch up, but I'm just going by where we at now. I might get my second Darius Carter and Darius Lockhart match again, because if you look back, Lockhart was right there. He was highly upset.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, this ain't right. He was pissed. I love the selling. That's why I'm like, oh, y'all gotta fight. Get your man licked back. Let's go. Spin the block. Stop playing. I know we wrestled before, but hey, now it's different. Now it's for a different reason. You wilding over what I'm trying to build now. And you got one of my stars, like he's a star. He's showing himself. Look at the fans. It was in glory when he won. Everybody was just so smile, cheesing, hugging. I felt it. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. Like I said, I wanted to be a heel. Shout out to Ashe. He was about to make me turn watching. Because I wanted to be a heel for the whole night. But I couldn't. I was like, dang. This is all.
Darius Carter.
I want to
did the
hug.
greatest-
I want to hug now. Why we
Darius-
can't get
Darius Carter to me did the greatest thing you could ever do. By his actions after it was announced and he got the title. Everything he did basically was, even to all the heels, everyone in the locker room, he said, even if you try to beat me, you'll never beat me.
Somebody grab Darius Carter collar. T-Rex slammed the hat.
So shout out to Darius Carter, man. One of the best heels I've enjoyed watching in a long time. Like Gunther's definitely one of those guys, but Darius has a mystique about him that brings that super. I'm talking like WWF days.
That's what I'm saying.
Early, Jim Crockett, early days. Mid-South, like that. Smoky Mountain Wrestling, that type of work, and to see it done in real time. I mean, it's fantastic. We're living good as wrestling fans for sure.
Definitely.
Original heel, like Darius Carter worked as a wrestling fan. Y'all know I like fantasy booking. I be having fantasy booking with Darius Carter. I would love to see Darius Carter and William Regal in a brass knuckle match. That would be fire. Who's gonna out heel who? And I mean, Lord William Regal. That's the William Regal I want. Lord William Regal. That old school, they both heelish. Like, what are you gonna do the same cheat? I could literally see them trying to do the same cheat. Like, oh no, this is mine. Like going for the chair at the same time. Getting the breast out the Darius Carter and even Billy Dixon, bro. Once again, somebody that wasn't super hyped for Billy Dixon. I will say this man is top tier babyface. Like,
that's fair.
I mean that he really is top tier babyface.
Yeah, Carter's doing some of the best work of pro wrestling, man. It's gonna make it all.
Bro.
It's gonna make it all worth it for whoever does beat him for that championship.
He's like a fusion of Ernest the Cat Miller, Lord William Regal, a hint of King Booker, and I would say just a little bit of Ric Flair. And I say a little bit of Ric Flair just by how he navigates when he's going to do his heel stuff. Like when he's going to do that.
The heel work is real strategic, smart picking. Yeah. I agree. I do like that mix, especially the Ernest the Cat. I ain't expect that one.
Because again, in Darius's mind, he's not the villain. He's just the person that's right for the job. He's the rightful owner of the kingdom, and all of his subjects are out of line.
I like that.
I do like that. You rapping for him. I can't wait to see who's next for Darius. December's around the corner. And that's the one match that's not locked in. That world title match is not locked in. Actually, both world titles is not locked in. So I'm excited for both. They did their job because I'm excited to see what's next for Charity. That aggression made me look at her a little different.
Yo, when she got pushed in the face and she kept like just looking and she just finally was like, oh no, I'm done.
And already Darius, like we said, whoever beats Darius Carter, it's gonna mean so much. It's gonna mean so much, and because it's almost at a point like, how do you defeat this man? He's so witty.
And that's what I appreciate with ASÉ Wrestling too. You know, we talk about the does the title make the man or woman, or does the man or woman make the title?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like by letting Darius have these types of matches, you're seeing the man makes the title.
Right,
If you have great storytelling, if you have a character that people believe in, whether they love you or they hate you, you can go a long way. The championship should add to that, but it shouldn't just be the only thing that your character is.
Absolutely.
Because even if you have a desire to be a world champion, you have to showcase that my character is designed, once he gets the title, he's going to fully be what he's capable of. But even without the title, he's capable of doing it anyway. And I feel like a lot of other people, it's like, oh, well, just give him the belt, and then they'll have the prestige of it, and it doesn't work out that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have you put the title on him too early, or, oh, you did this. It's like, well, you didn't let the character build. You know, what are we doing to allow this person to showcase their true greatness?
Right.
I think Ilya, going to WWE, I think Ilya with the United States Championship, that's going to be a great run for him. You know, those open style championships, that's going to be wonderful to see that type of dynamic. But I also see other people going, oh, let's just put this over here to this person. It's like, nah, let the pursuit of it be the hero's journey.
Mm-hmm.
Or the rise of the villain. Let that happen. Don't just be like, oh yeah, put the belt on. No, this run by Darius as the ASÉ champion will go down as one of the greatest runs we've seen as any champion.
That's a fact.
I agree, 100%. Seriously, I agree. This man is part of the reason why I had to find ASÉ. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And like I said, I always bring it back. The first time I saw this man on a beginning indie stage, and his character work out of everybody. And that was the night Jordan Gracie was on that card. There was other people, but boy, his heel work, even with this, like, the amount of people's in here, is he didn't let up. Like I will always appreciate that from a wrestler. I don't, just like if it was a battle rapper, I don't care how many people in the stage. I'm gonna be the same person if it was 1,000, 100,000 people. I'm still gonna do my damn job.
True pro.
Shout out to, absolutely. That's what makes you a pro wrestler. Agree. You are right, Adrian. True pro. Speaking of pro, shout out to ASÉ Wrestling. What a card, man. What a card. It was amazing from top to bottom. I like what you did, the fan interaction, doing the costume contest. I like that. I like how y'all really get the fans involved. I will always appreciate that. That's why I need to go to ASÉ card. I need to win something. And so I can just yell over, yo, Big Swole, I got an angle for you. Wait, hold on, security, hold on, my fault. Yo, I got an angle for you. Don't kick me out. All right.
Put out a slingshot.
Yeah, right. Get slingshot right out of the building.
Right.
No, my fault. It was an angle. Chill out, Cedric. Be easy. You involved in it.
I'm like, Cedric, I'm one of these.
Right. Stop. I'm outside. Stop playing. This is what I'm gonna do. I got merch.
But no, man, I definitely want to try to take a look at. I don't know what February is looking like, but if they have a late February or March, maybe early April card, I definitely want to attend. We've talked about it. We talked about before in the chat, but one of the goals is to definitely go to an ASÉ card because I want to support not just by saying I'm gonna support and doing stuff. I want to physically be there so they know that my time, my presence, my finances, I want to devote to something that's a great benefit to us.
Definitely.
Yeah, I definitely want to pull up. I want ASÉ to tell me, like, yo, you can't sit in the front row. You're a little too loud, yo. You're a little too loud. All the camera here is relax. No, we're not doing it. Man, it was a good time. Not here for a long time, but we definitely here for a good time. And that's what ASÉ Wrestling Close to Midnight felt like for me. Even though it probably was the time it should be. They ain't overdo it. They ain't give me a wild time. Not no a show that was a 2-day show in one card. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, anyway, I appreciate y'all. Just like we love y'all. We all appreciate y'all. We appreciate ASÉ Wrestling. Get the Patreon, please, 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 please. Don't miss an episode. Get all live content, collection, music, all of that. Mr. Cutter Rug, the Big Oos, Adrian. Ladies and gentlemen, we love you. We thank you. And you actually acted good today. That's fire. That's fire. Oh,
Who he telling me who I am?
Hey, now, love y'all, man.